The music buyer for today has shifted to the people who come into record stores are coming in because they want something unique. You know, they're not coming in to buy the latest Lil Wayne record or whatever it is. They're coming in, like that guy right there, he's like searching new arrivals, trying to find something he doesn't even know what he's looking for. You know, and that's the beauty of used record stores. And the only way that record stores are going to stay in business is by appealing to the people who actually want to buy records. And we've had some record stores go out of business in this area.
Right, that's circles.
Yeah, and I think the main reason is because they were operating on a business model that worked for like 1990, but it doesn't work for 2010. You know, you can't, I just don't see that business model ever working now that you can download individual songs on iTunes, which sucks, but, you know, because I loved those record stores back in the 90s, but I want to be the guy that owns the last record store. That's my goal. And I want to keep this in business as long as possible. So what we try to do here is we just try to like find ways where we can basically stay in business and still get to have a cushy job and not have to work real jobs. That's our main job.
What type of customers do you generally get in here?
It's mainly people who, I mean, I think it'd be foolish to say that most of our customers don't have an iPod, because I think they do.
Yeah.
But I think the reason why people buy records is because it's so unique and it's valuable, and it's almost an investment. You know, like if you're gonna buy a Beatles CD, first of all, buying CDs is becoming kind of like records, because it's like they're gonna stop making them and whatever. But records sound better and they look cooler. I mean, when you've got it in your hands and you do it, there's a little bit of effort involved in records.
12 inches of art.
Yeah, so it's just like you put it on and it's tough to experience a record in tracks. You really experience it as a whole.
Yeah.
And so it's a whole different, for me, it's a whole different experience, and I think that our customers come in and do it. Plus, I mean, sometimes you can get good deals. You know, if you, let's say that Billy Joel thing, you try to buy that on CD or iTunes, that's $10. Right. Whereas you can get it here for $2 and experience it. That's what got me into vinyl as a kid, because I was like, oh, I could get all this stuff, Gordon Lightfoot, whatever, and listen to it. And it was a lot cheaper. I could buy a lot more. So, and then you've got the other end where we have like $50, $100 records, and those retain their value. So if you buy them, they're just going to go up in value. It's a really good investment.
Yeah.
So, but bigger than that, we have a thing called First Fridays. I don't know if you guys do that in Cedar City.
We have some events, but nothing quite that.
First Friday is when all the galleries change out their art, and it's become like this huge party every month. And we get people that would never go in a record store in 2010 come in our record store on that night. I mean, our foot traffic is like 300% more that night.
Wow.
And every single time they come in, they are wowed at our record store. And because they've just never, it's so weird, but they've just never seen something that's like as colorful and exciting.
Yeah,
and
vinyl right up front.
Yeah, and it's just like, they're like, whoa, and I love seeing that, because I grew up, you know, I started working in record stores when I was 17, so this is like, this is what it's about for me.
Yeah.
But when people come in nowadays, when kids come in and they see Beatles mugs or they see Beatles records or whatever it is, they're excited about it. And that's awesome, you know, because it's taking them away from their Wii games or surfing the internet or doing whatever lame thing that they do and don't experience culture. It takes them away from that and gets them to interact with people and have conversations. You know, we have conversations here all the time about musicians and arguments, and you know, people get mad at each other, and that's awesome.
Yeah.
You know, so a record store, if you listen to interviews of Paul McCartney or Brian Wilson or any of those people, they always talk about the record stores that they went into and they discovered music. And record stores are really important in musical development. So I hope it continues. I don't like seeing record stores go out of business, but.
So would you call the record store a dying breed?
It is. It is a dying breed for the business model that some people are running it as. Right. But if you go throughout the country, you're going to see the ones that are successful are the ones that have found a way to appeal to niche buyers and keep their store exciting. You know, I mean, I think the biggest success is probably Amoeba in LA or whatever. And if you go in there, it's just, there's an excitement that's there. And it's like, it's not corporate mentality. I mean, there's the ones that are dying off are the ones that had kind of a corporate mentality. And the ones that are thriving are the ones that are appealing to music buyers again.